Cybersecurity and privacy regulations are designed to protect data. They are based on the type of data processed or stored, such as privacy, financial, healthcare, etc. It is also based on region. If the data is owned by EU citizens, California state residents, etc., they may also be aligned to industry, as is the case with the payment card industry, which applies to banks, merchants, and data processors. Lastly, regulators are now linking risk to technologies, and we have laws that apply to the use of technologies such as IoT, AI, and cloud as examples. All these laws require cyber risk assessments, which is actually a control assessment. Non-compliance can result in significant fines and penalties if violated. Cybersecurity and privacy regulations have increased 950% over the past 4 years and are expected to double in the next 5 years. Cybersecurity regulations in payment card and healthcare were the staple of US law until the advent of the GDPR in 2018. With a renewed interest in data privacy, US states are now following suit. Understanding the scope of the regulation is key to being compliant. Each regulation requires an internal cybersecurity risk assessment and third-party security assessments. Most companies fall in scope for several regulations. Value risk consolidates multiple assessment requirements into a single, unified assessment framework. Let's look at how value risk manages cybersecurity and privacy regulations. Most solutions have a low level of data confidence and a manual in their application. Value risk automatically incorporates the key business context in the cyber risk analysis by automating the collection of the data. This provides for the highest level of confidence in the analysis and allows the business to concentrate on reducing risk, not data gathering. Step 1. Determine the regulatory scope. Assets are identified by connecting to the infrastructure and classifying the data that is being processed and stored to determine the regulatory scope. We use connectors via a set of APIs to access the information about your data from your existing security tools and technologies, which are used to understand your data footprint and architecture. We do not touch your PII or other data types. No risk from us. We ask you to validate only. Our regulatory solution provides the latest in regulatory information in the context needed to comply with cybersecurity and privacy law. Developed by our set of cyber attorneys, fines and penalties, security requirements, policy, process and procedures, and notification requirements and links are provided for ease of use and clarity. Step 2. Quantify regulatory exposures. Using RiskQ's proprietary risk engine, financially quantify all the regulatory exposures. Our risk models are based on 5 years of research with the Fortune 1000 and cyber insurance industry and are US university doctorate level validated. Quantification models are based on case law and are validated by our team of cyber attorneys. Our risk models come out of the box and can be customized by the company. Using risk models that have been vetted by Academica, the Fortune 1000, and the cyber insurance industry, we quantify loss from over 180 N regulations, including GDPR, CCPA, New York State DFS, and PCI. Step 3. Preform cybersecurity assessments. Cybersecurity assessments are required by law to be compliant. Cybersecurity controls mitigate risk. A cyber risk assessment is actually a control assessment and uses frameworks like NIST, ISO, PCI, CIS Top 20, etc. to evaluate the effectiveness of the controls. Step 4. Report, communicate, and act. Identify the gaps in the controls and plan to remediate or accept risk. Our reporting is holistic and can be shared with the CISO, Data Privacy Officer, CRO, compliance teams, legal, internal, and external auditors. The analysis is provided in actionable visualizations that follow the cybersecurity lifecycle. Our solution provides objective output based on cybersecurity and privacy law and is backed by our University Committee of Cyber Attorneys worldwide. Reach out for a demo of our revolutionary solution today.